Hello and welcome to part 5 of my beginner's guide to drum and bass. Okay, we're done with the synths now. It's time to move on to some real sounds. Okay, the first one's a bit of a cheat. What we're going to do is use Logic's piano. So I'm going to open up a new track, a software instrument. Okay, we're going to go here, choose acoustic pianos, and we're going to go with Steinway Piano Hall. Okay, now I want to get the pencil tool. I'm going to draw in a pattern. Just going to fast forward the video while I do that. I've got some chords. Let's have a listen to that. You see here I've used the velocity tool. I've used that to change the velocity of the notes to make it sound more natural, like it's a human playing rather than a robot. Okay, what I'm going to do is copy this over, just using Command to duplicate, and I'm just going to get rid of the rest of these chords, just so we have that first chord again. Okay, I'm not actually going to touch the EQ or the reverb. I think it sounds great as it is, and there's no real need to touch it. Okay, so we'll move on to the next thing. We get track, new track. We want one audio track. We want a mono audio track. So create. Okay, now we're going to deal with some saxophone. If you go to the website, you should see the link like down there somewhere. There will be a link to a sample pack, and in that sample pack you will find the recordings of the saxophone. So what I'm going to do is just import them to the project now. Okay, first one, number 2, saxophone solo, go for number 3. Okay, we'll have a listen to that on its own. The first thing I think it needs is a little bit of compression. So we're going to go in to Dynamics, Compressor, and open up a compressor. We're going to go with the FET circuit type. Tax fine where it is. We'll go for a longer release, and we don't want too severe compression, so we'll go for a ratio of about 2, maybe 2 to 1. As it's electronic music, we kind of need to squash. There's a lot of dynamics in the saxophone playing. We kind of need to squash these, so I'm going to bring the threshold down a lot. You see that first note? There we go, that's better, maybe slightly more. Okay, that's cool. Bring this down, this gain down again. Let's have a listen to make sure that's correct. Okay, we'll listen to this part over here now. Okay, I think that's fine for the compressor. We'll move on and we'll do some EQ. Okay, so we'll open up our EQ. Now the saxophone will take up a lot of space in the mix. Now to avoid this, what we're going to do is EQ quite harshly as well. So I'll play this and we'll bring this up. That's too much. Back out a bit. Right there, sounds good. this a little less harsh as well. Yeah, it's good. And I want to take off a bit of the top end as well. Take this right down. That's good. Okay, this will give us a lot more space now in the mix. Okay, stop that. Now, the last thing I think it needs is a lot of reverb. So we've already got a reverb set up on our bus. So we'll send this out to the bus with the reverb on it, which is bus 3. I'm gonna send quite a lot. Try it. So much better already. Maybe a bit more. Swimming in reverb. Sounds great. Okay, we'll move on again. Now next up, vocals. Okay, again, you will be able to find the vocal samples on the sample pack on the website, link below. Okay, so we're just going to import them samples now. So we want a track, new track, and we want another mono audio track. Okay, and we'll just find them samples. Okay. Now just solo this track.
What's left doesn't matter to me. It's all broken now, it's plain to see.
Now the first thing we'll do, stick a compressor on that track. I quite like, this is the emulation of the Focusrite Red compressor. I think this works particularly well on vocals, so we'll try that. Slightly slower attack and quite a long release. Put there. Bring this gain down and not too harsh of a ratio. No.
What's left doesn't matter to me.
Bring down the
It's all
threshold.
broken now, it's plain to see. I've crossed over to the other side. It's too late to criticize.